From technological breakthroughs to innovative business strategies, from manufacturing to e-commerce, from telecommunications to the home computer. On World Business Review with Alexander Haig.
Welcome to World Business Review. I'm Alexander Haig. Lean manufacturing solutions is our next topic for review. Here for this discussion is Quarterman Lee, president of Strategas. Welcome, Q. We're delighted to have you for the show.
Thank you, Al. I'm glad to be here.
Now, our industry expert for this segment is our old friend Dan Miklovic, vice president of research at Gartner G2. Dan, you're always welcome.
Thanks, Al.
Now, Dan, first of all, what is lean manufacturing and where did it come from?
Well, it came from the automotive industry. It's often called the Toyota production methodology as well, TPM. And it really revolves around reducing all of the steps in the manufacturing operation to their essential elements.
Q, how do people fit into this equation? How does the people dimension?
Well, people are a very important part of any manufacturing system, Al. A manufacturing system consists of the technology and the people, and it all has to work together. And in lean manufacturing, what you do is try to make the best use of your people, not just their hands, but their brains as well. And so lean manufacturing uses a number of things to get the best motivation and the best results out of people.
For more on this important subject, let's go to this World Business Review field report.
Lean manufacturing has been helping manufacturers to become more efficient for decades. However, new applications are focusing on specific challenges.
If we don't pursue with improving what we do, we are not going to be as competitive in the future. Therefore, we must adopt what we call the Haldex Way philosophies, which is similar to the lean manufacturing philosophies. So that's really what precipitated us moving forward with this process.
One of the more interesting aspects to this system is the concept of the work cell.
I didn't like it at first because it was so tight, sort of claustrophobic, but then after a while, after I got used to it, and it seems to be working well.
There's more communication than being on a line, because you can talk back and forth without any problem.
The most important element in any corporation is its employees. How they react to this development is critical. Some
of us have been here for many years and have worked, 10, 12 years, 15 years at the slamming mode. So it's a little hard for some of us to get used to it, but now I wouldn't want to go back to the other way. It's a lot easier this way.
All in all, any project must show benefits to be considered worthwhile.
Quality's better. After you've done it for a while, the production comes right back up again. It really works. The pieces per man hour does really great.
Most of today's businesses are being run well. However, that does not mean that they cannot be run better. For World Business Review, I'm Lisa Chepotadioff reporting.
Now, Dan, Six Sigma has been mentioned along with lean manufacturing. What's the relationship between the two?
Well, think of Six Sigma as the tool set. Six Sigma is a method of using statistics to find the root causes of problems, to do continuous improvement. And it really is about the tools, and lean is the strategy. It's the business methodology or process change you want to employ. So the two couple together give you the tools and the strategy combined. Q, can you talk a little bit about how these things integrate as into a total quality management or TQM system as well?
Well, I think your point about the tools is very good, Dan. In fact, there's a whole series of tools that we employ here. TQM and Six Sigma are one of them. That ensures that the quality's right. It ensures that we don't have variability within the system because of defects. But we use other things as well. Cellular manufacturing, Kanban systems, we use rapid setup, and then a whole series of things around the team development. So all of these things go together with each piece reinforcing the other. The net result is much greater than if you took each one of them separately and added up the results of each one.
Now, Q, what is the meaning of the term cellular manufacturing and how does it apply here?
Okay. Al, in most manufacturing companies, We organize things on the plant floor by types of machines or processes. So here's the heat treat department, here's the punch presses, here's the drills, and so on. And we make a lot of different products. So to make a particular product, it has to visit all of these various departments. And the coordination of this, the amount of time and money spent on material handling and supervising and tracking it ends up wasting a tremendous amount of time and effort. With cellular manufacturing, we take one product and we put everything we need to build that product in a small contiguous area. And we staff it with a small group of people who become a team, and everything happens right there. The result is much less waste, much better coordination, better supervision, better teamwork. There's 100 ways in which this helps to make this system much better for everybody.
Yeah. Well, can we quantify these results? I mean, we talk about things being better. When you implement a cellular system, what's some of the economic payback?
Let me give you an example, Dan. A company in Wichita, Kansas makes cables for motorcycles, lawnmowers, those mechanical control cables. Their people would make about 80% of the original work standard under the old system. When we converted to cells, within 3 weeks, they were doing 120% of that work standard. And in addition, they were doing their own setups, their own packaging, and their own quality inspections. So the net result was probably about a 60 or 70% increase in productivity. You see also large increases in quality. In your inventory reductions are typically anywhere from 50 to 90%. Throughput times, customer response, there's a whole range of metrics that we could look at. And the improvements are not just a few percentage points, they're order of magnitude.